Right guys, how's it going? Yeah, another day, another video. I'll be rattling out quite a few videos because I've got quite a bit of a backlog that I need to work my way through. Today I'm looking at this prototype from Sheer Watches, and it's called, I believe, no, it's not the first watch. It's called the Semporna. Or I call it the Semporno. Anything with porn in the title, I'm all over it. Anyway, as I say, it's a prototype. There's quite a lot changing. Not so much what's the word? Aesthetically. I can't even fucking speak. Never mind. The biggest change is this prototype has a Seiko NH35. However, the production models will have a much more welcome Miyota 9015. So happy with that. I'm not sure if they're changing the case or anything like that, or the case back, make it slimmer, because obviously the Miyota movement is a lot slimmer than the NH35. Dimension wise, it has a case diameter of 42mm. The thickness at the moment, which is still quite impressive for an NH35, is 12.6mm. It's got an overall lug-to-lug length of 48, and the lug width is 22mm. And the overall weight on the supply strap, no, this is the strap that I put on. This is one of the straps from SWC. All of these straps say Velcro nylon straps, are dead comfy. It comes, in fact, before I go on, it actually comes, they call it a rugged silicone strap. I actually thought it was an FKM strap, to be honest with you. There it's there. It's a bit of a lint magnet, but it's nice and soft and comfortable, nice hardware. Come on, focus. Nice hardware. Well, as soon as the watch arrived, basically, I took it off. As you can see, there's, I've not even wore it really, and it's covered in bits of dust. However, I spoke to the owner, and the watch will come with a full stainless steel bracelet. I've no idea what the bracelet's going to be like. I've not even seen pictures of the bracelet, but going by the watch itself, I'm pretty sure it'll have solid end links, screw pins, solid links throughout, a milled clasp. I've just no idea of the actual design. Nothing on their website, so I can't really comment on it. I don't know if it's any good. I'm pretty sure it will be. If they're open to ideas though, I would suggest an H-link bracelet, female end links, with a nice milled clasp. That's what you want. Try to think. I'm just reading off the screen here. Let me zoom out a wee bit. The case itself, obviously it's 316L stainless steel. It's fully brushed, but it's an unusual shape. I like the shape. It's, what would you call that? Octagonal? How many sizes it got? Octagonal, can you? Sort of a nice finishing. The brushing is excellent, actually. Can't really fault it. And this is just a prototype. I've actually been wearing this quite a lot since it arrived. I just love the way it wears on wrist. Even though it's slightly bigger than what I normally go for, it fits my wrist perfectly. Even looking at it like that, I wouldn't even think it was a 42mm. But it is, and I have measured it. It's 42mm. Anyway, Where was I? Aye, brush finishing throughout. Screw down crown, and the logo itself is loomed. I don't think it's loomed on this prototype, but it will be for production. It's a nice wee logo there. I quite like the logo actually. I'll give you a better picture of the logo because I've got the box here. I showed this in my unbox. I done an unboxing of this watch. There's a better picture of the logo. It's nice, I like that. I know if you want to see what you get with the watch and all the rest of it, apart from the bracelet that I don't have, take a look at my unboxing video of this and you'll see everything that's included, well, all the bump that's in there. Where was I? Sapphire crystal, with quite a fair amount of AR coating. Sapphire crystal on the front and the back. Sapphire sandwich. But as I say, when I first got this watch, right, and I didn't realise that it was coming with a Toyota 9015, I thought to myself, what's the point of putting an exhibition case back on a watch that's got an NH35? It's pointless. Make it a solid one. Reduce the thickness. But they're putting a 9015 in it, so I'm not sure if they're going to be adding like a custom rotor or something that's nice to look at through an exhibition case back. If there's nothing nice to look at and it's just a bog standard movement, just delete this. Save some cash. Because obviously an exhibition case back with a sapphire crystal costs money. Why not make it solid? Make it the watch overall thinner. It's just my feedback. My 2 cents feedback. The loom on this prototype, in one word, is shite. That is because it's it's just due to it being a prototype and they're trying to save money on the prototypes themselves. However, the actual production models, they come with an absolute shit ton of loom. And we're talking BGW9 grade A, and you're also talking X1C3, C3 X1 grade, because it's like a two-tone effect. Where's my notes? BGW9 will be on the indices and the hands. There's also a spot of... No, I'm talking a lot of shite. I've got that wrong way round. The BGW9 will be on the bezel markers. I'll talk more about the bezel later. There's also our markers, our dots at the back of the battens that will have BGW9. There's also a tip on the hour hand that has BGW9. And the hour markers all right round the dial, that will have C3 X1 grade. So it'll most definitely be a torch. So I will be showing you a loom shot today because it's just like, it's like a placement loom that they put on the this prototype just to show you where it's going to be. But as I say, production is going to be shit hot loom. I mean, it's not as if they're skimping on it. They've used the best of both worlds there. C3 X1 and BGW9 grade A. So I can't complain. I've talked about that. I've talked about the loom crystal. Talked about the movement. The bezel. Right, this is where I have a bit of a problem with the watch. The bezel itself, stunning. Coin edge bezel, and it's not polished in any way. That would be my number one choice for any watch. Coin edge. Focus. That's all I need, because it gives plenty of grip and it doesn't look too blingy or anything like that. It's got a fantastic action. It's nice. It's not overly firm. It's just brilliant feeling. And it lines up perfectly, even on this prototype. I can't complain about the way the bezel is. What I've got a problem with is the insert. It's pointless. There's no hour markers. You've got a marker at 12, 3, 6 and 9. And that's it. Even though they're going to loom them, I don't see the point in it. There's no markers between, the 12 and 20. There's no markers at 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, all the way around. There's none. I don't see the point in that. I don't think it's supposed to be a dive watch per se. It's more like it's like a tool watch, kind of everyday type watch that you know what I'm trying to say. I think either mark up the bezel insert as I mentioned, or just put a fixed bezel on it. Be like a brushed effect, make it more like kind of toolish aesthetic. I don't know, I'm just fucking waffling on here, pretty much. However, I never use the fucking bezel anyway, not even to boil an egg. I look at it, it's a fidget spinner. As long as it lines up and looks perfect on wrist, that's all I care about. You know what I mean? It's not as if it affects the daily wear or anything. No for me anyway, no for me personally. But as I said earlier, I've been wearing this watch pretty much day on, day off since it arrived, and I'll actually be sorry to see it go, even if it's only a prototype. I'd love to see the full production model excuse me, once it comes out, because I do really like it. I mean, the one thing I've not spoke about is the dial, for fuck's sake. Look at the pattern on that dial. It's lovely, and it try to get a better. It's like a fume dial. It's kind of light, well, no, a lighter blue, dispersing out to pretty much black at the edges of the dial. The proportions of the watch are fantastic. I think the size of the hands, the hour markers, date at 6, and colour matched. Woohoo! Well done. That gets a big plus point for me. Aye, it's quite a simple dial, but it's when you look at it, it's like a diagonal pattern, if you know what I mean. But it's no like in your face. You can only like when I put the watch there, you can't really see it. It's only when it hits certain lights like that you can see the actual pattern, and it's unique. The overall watch is of a really unique design. I really like this watch. And as I say, unfortunately I can't get to keep this for any longer. I've got to send it away to, who's it going to? Jason, the watch guy. Jason the watch guy, he's getting it next. Which is a shame, because I'll miss it once it goes. In fact, quick wrist check. I'm wearing this that arrived yesterday. The San Martin SN022-G pilot's watch. Fucking love it. Build quality is amazing. But we're not talking about that today. Oh, that reminds me. I'm not giving you a loom shot, as I say, but I'll give you a wrist shot. Alright, it's not in the fucking strap that it came with, but who gives a fucking flying fuck? I'd be all about the bracelet anyway. I want to see the bracelet. No, a rubber strap. I've not. None of my watches have got a rubber strap in them, I don't think. But I do like these Velcro things from Swiss Watch Company. Fantastic. Right, wrist shot. There you go. So, I mean, you wouldn't think that was a 42. Well, I didn't think it was a 42. And it sits on the wrist really well. Sits nice and flat, even though it's got that exhibition case back thing. Aye. Really nice watch. As I say, I'll be sad to see it go. Anyway, I'm looking forward, hopefully, if the owner of the brand's watching this, which I'm sure he would do, as I say, I'd like to see the final product and do a follow-up to this review with the actual what everybody's going to get. Release date, I've not got a clue. It'll be next year anyway. I'm just having a quick look through their website, see if I could see anything that jumps out at me. No, nothing that I can see anyway of when it's going to be released, or is it going to be Kickstarter? I'm pretty sure it's going to be Kickstarter, but you never know. If you want to follow the progress, I would suggest following them on Instagram for instant updates. I'll put a link to ShareWatch website, and the link for their Instagram is down at the bottom. Great watch. As I say, sorry to see this one go. I like it. I'll have that dial. Right guys, please like and subscribe if you like this video, and no doubt I'll do another video pretty soon, because I've got shit tons to get through. Right, see you in the next one. Toodles!